My name is Daniel Tamakloe, and this is my salvation testimony. So basically, my testimony begins with 6th grade into 7th grade a little bit. I was heavily involved with sin. I was involved with girls. I was involved with a bad group of friends, and that group of friends actually led me to the girls, and they also led me to curse, to put the bad signs, the middle finger. They led me to being with teachers and all that stuff. It led me to a terrible life, and during that season I was actually failing in all my classes, and yeah. So, but the main problem for me was the girls, because even though I was going to church every single Sunday, sometimes Tuesday, sometimes Saturday, I was still living a terrible life, because my dad's a pastor, my mom's also a Christian and in the ministry fully. And during that time, it didn't matter. I was so heavily involved with girls, and one case actually, I was with this one girl. She's my girlfriend, and this other girl liked me, and it was the other girl's best friend. So okay, I know I'm with your friend, but if we work something out, I can break up with her eventually and be with you full time. So I was like, okay, let's do this, right? And eventually it didn't end up working out. So yeah, basically after that, I was lost, I was broken, I cried even. And one day I was sitting on a carpet in my room, and I listened to a message. I don't know how I got to the message, because I obviously wasn't a Christian. So I listened to a message though, and preacher, I don't know if it was him, but something came out to me, and it was like, okay, Daniel, you have one life, you have one chance. If you die tomorrow, you're going to hell. I don't say that lightly. I was actually a terrible kid back then. So, yeah. So it's one life we have. We're going to hell if you don't give our life to Jesus. So that day, I gave my life to Jesus Christ, and honestly, everything didn't go away. I still did stuff, but from then I was saved, and eventually it all got taken out of my life, obviously, with COVID coming, all that stuff. I was separated even more from those bad friends, from those girls, from those bad relationships. And even when I see them today, those girls and those bad friends, I can see that God took me out of them. He picked me out. He made me love him, because honestly, they smoke, they do weed, they vape, and it's terrible. The other day, when she tried to offer me a vape, and I was like, okay, stop, I don't do that. And it's crazy. And one more key thing is that how everything got swept under the rug. Not swept under the rug, got taken out of my life completely. So it was actually a flow day, right? And but it was Thanksgiving also. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna flow today. It's Thanksgiving. I'm going to sleep. But my parents, both of them called me, and they're like, Daniel, get up. It's flow time, Daniel, get up. So I went to my room to put it on my laptop, and I was like, okay, it's on, I'm going to sleep now. But I don't know, I just couldn't. I tried to sleep, but then I heard, when I tell you I heard a voice, it wasn't something in my head. No, I heard an actual voice say my name, Daniel. And I woke up, I got up, I'm like, okay, this is serious, I better flow. And that day, Bishop Black was praying about the spirit of lust. And I don't know if you guys have dealt with this before, but when you have relationships over and over again, when you're involved with the girls, lust will enter you. And lust honestly entered me during that season in 6th grade and 7th grade. But through that prayer, I've been delivered supernaturally from the spirit of lust, honestly. And if you are with me today, I want to say to you, give your life to Jesus Christ, and he will change you completely. He changed me. I was a cheater. I was involved with girls. I used to be a terrible student, a rude kid. But he changed me, and he wants to offer you that same salvation today. If only you say, Jesus, I give you everything. I repent for all my sins, and I give you everything.